So, another day, another destination blind. This is the BrightTech Development Powerblind. Now this hopefully will go into 1401 if I ever get friends with the people that own it again. I took the opportunity of getting hold of this because it's got all the power motor and everything as we were expecting from this, so we could put any blind in that, I'm hoping, when I open it up in a bit and have a look. And then that'll basically wire up to the switch that's in 1401, so we can use the power blind just as it was when it was built. So hopefully it'll marry up with that Hanover setup at the back there, which it should do. So, and I'm looking at it and they look virtually the same size, so that should look pretty good when it's done. So we'll have three different setup of blinds, types of blind. The controller will be the Lauro, then we'll have the Hanover for the numbers and the BrightTech for that. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to take all the electronic gubbins out of it. So then we can just use the switch to move it up and up, move it up and move it down, like as was fitted to 1401 to begin with. Right then, so here we have the inner bit, and what it does is the blind controller will read, there's a sensor inside there, and it basically reads those barcodes. So there's a barcode that corresponds to each one of these. But of course we won't need those barcodes, we won't need half of the electronic stuff that's in here anyway, so we can just basically take the whole lot out. But only, you see there's the sensor there at the bottom, and as that goes round to basically stop. But what my intentions of doing is putting a blind in these, the Warsaw blind in it, just leaving the back off so we can see when we go up and down basically what we're doing. See, now you can basically see what the setup is. There's the cogs. Basically goes round to that system there. Nice motor. Twist it round, and I'm hoping that you can negative positive this so it'll reverse. I'm going to give it a test run in a minute, see what it does. We'll go from there. Right, there you go, look, there's the cogs. Basically go onto these, just normal roller types. Now my plan is to stick a rancid Coventry blind in this just to have a play and see what it does. I'm going to take all the little bits out that isn't needed. I think there's 2 or 3 little cables there I don't need, and we'll see where we are. Right, this is the point where we normally get sparks everywhere. I'm not sure which way those 2 wires go around, but I'm assuming that this is reversible, so it doesn't matter which way they go around. So really I should have some kind of switch gear here, but I couldn't care less really. Blows my hand off, it blows my hand off, makes a few days off work though. Right, let's have a look, see what it does. Well, she's rolling. Right, let's try it the other way. So yeah, all we need to do then, put a switch on for one way. That works well. And then of course, for the other way, we'll just reverse the polarity. Excellent. Right then, boys and girls, I've fitted this rancid Coventry blind into it, and then we're just going to see what it does when I go like so. There you go, look. Well, a tall bar end on. Well, obviously the blind will need some masking off, as you can see from the sides, but there you go, it's pretty well, that does. And if we leave the back open, which I'm hoping to do, we'll be able to make it look tidy, and you'll be able to see through there, so you can actually see what you're putting on. And of course you need the serial numbers off the back. The West Mids printed on their blind, so there you go then, brothers and sisters. Now, I don't know if any of you remember the day I bought 6832, and the first thing I did was went over and I messed with the blinds, and that was what I put on. Of course the bracket there, the silver bracket's going to have to be tiddled around with and fettled, but apart from that, I think that looks quite cool myself.